I'm Amber Labahi for Hopi High School, and our guest today is Arizona State Senate Majority Leader Kimberly Yee. Hi. What is your main message here today?
Well, I was here to be an invited speaker for the morning session to talk about how important it is for our First Amendment free speech rights for student journalists. As a former student journalist in my high school as well as at my university, I think it's important to speak with the students every year and talk about how their work is just so important in our journalism field, but also to keep in mind that we do have our First Amendment rights, which we have to continue to work towards.
What should the First Amendment mean to high school students?
I think it's important for student journalists to know that they have their First Amendment free speech rights with respect to what they are writing, and that we need to not self-edit our work. We have to tell the story as it is in an unbiased, balanced way. And I think when we are students in our schools and we're learning the process of how we become journalists, it's the most important time to ensure that we know and present the facts as they are.
Could you tell us about the journalism bill that you sponsored last year?
I spoke about that this morning. I carried a bill that would advance our free student speech rights and ensuring that we have the ability for students to exercise First Amendment rights in their student journalism fields, and ensuring that we are able to carry that forward in a measure. The Arizona legislature did contemplate this last year.
Yeah. Okay. Do you believe there's a better chance of the bill passing this year?
Well, this last year, the bill went forward in a bipartisan fashion, and it was great. We had the Senate adopt it unanimously. Both times it went through the Senate process, and the House provided its majority vote on it. And again, we're going to work towards these efforts to ensure that we have this type of law, not only in Arizona, but in other states across the country.
Why is high school journalism important?
It's important because we are training our student journalists to become journalists in the field of journalism when they are graduating from a high school and also from their universities or community colleges. And this is just an important time to learn the basic facts about how you are a journalist and how important it is to carry those important factors into a field of journalism. And so I am a great advocate for journalism, not only in our schools, but to ensure that we have the best education possible for our students.
Our guest today has been Kimberly Yee, Arizona State Senator, and I am Amber Labahi for Hopi High School signing out.